Hello everybody and welcome back to the new session of Biology Chapter 9, Control and Coordination. Last time we studied about introduction of chemical coordination, endocrine system, properties of hormones, mechanism of hormone action, major endocrine glands. In major endocrine gland, we studied three glands. They were hypothalamus, pituitary gland or hypophysis gland, and pineal gland. Today, we'll start with thyroid gland. Thyroid is the largest endocrine gland. This is bilobed gland and it is situated in front of trachea just below the larynx. It is richly supplied with blood vessels. The two lobes of thyroid glands are connected with a non-secretory band called isthmus. The thyroid lobes are composed of rounded follicles held together by interfollicular connective tissue called stroma. The stroma contains blood capillaries and small group of parafollicular cells or C cells. Thyroid follicles are composed of cuboidal epithelium resting on a basement membrane and is filled with a gelatinous colloid. Thyroid gland is stimulated to secrete its hormones by thyroid stimulating hormone. The two hormones secreted by follicular cells are thyroxine and triiodothyronine. Parafollicular cells or C cells produce calcitonin hormone which regulates calcium metabolism. It is also called as thyrocalcitonin or TCT. Thyroxine is synthesized by attaching iodine to amino acid tyrosine by enzymatic action. The amino acid tyrosine molecule binds to iodine to produce monoiodotyrosine, or two atoms of iodine to produce diiodothyronine, T1 and T2 molecules. Now these molecules bind end to end to make colloidal mass inside the follicle. Now here, these masses are further metabolized to prepare T3 and T4. Triiodothyronine or T3 is also secreted in small quantity. It is physiologically more active. Thyroid gland is the only gland that stores its hormones. These hormones are stored before secretion and are regulated by thyrotropin of pituitary gland by negative feedback mechanism. It helps in tissue development and growth development. It helps in increasing the RBC production. It helps in protein synthesis and promotes growth of body tissues. It maintains water and electrolyte balance and also regulates BMR. Hypersecretion of thyroid hormone causes hyperthyroidism, and the disease is called Graves' disease or exophthalmic goiter. In hyperthyroidism, in adults, Graves' disease is caused, and it is characterized by protruding eyeballs, increased BMR, and weight loss. Increased BMR produces a range of effects like increased heartbeat, increased blood pressure, and higher body temperature, nervousness, irritability, and tremor of fingers with bulging eyeballs. Deficiency of thyroid hormones in infants leads to cretinism. A cretin has reduced BMR and low oxidation. They are short-statured because the skeleton fails to grow. They are mentally retarded. They show dry skin, thick tongue, prolonged neonatal jaundice, lethargy, and constipation. This can be treated by early administration of thyroid hormone. The cretin shows stunted physical growth, delayed puberty, and mental retardation. Myxedema. It is the deficiency of thyroid hormone in adults. It is characterized by peculiar thickening and puffiness of skin and subcutaneous tissue, particularly of the face and extremities. Patient lacks alertness and intelligence. The patient suffers from slow heart rate, low blood pressure, always feeling cold, low body temperature, and retarded sexual development. Iodine is needed for synthesis of thyroid hormone. Deficiency of thyroid hormone causes goiter, simple goiter, and colloid goiter. If there is deficiency of iodine in the diet, it causes enlargement of thyroid gland leading to simple goiter. This disease is common in hilly areas. Addition of iodine to table salt prevents this. Calcitonin. It is secreted by C cells. It regulates the concentration of calcium and phosphorus in the blood. It is under feedback control of plasma calcium concentration in plasma. It is secreted when concentration of calcium rises in the blood. It lowers concentration of calcium and phosphorus in the plasma by decreasing their release from the bones and accelerating the uptake of calcium and phosphorus by the bones. Parathyroid gland is situated on the posterior surface of the lobes of thyroid gland. Parathyroids are 4 in number and are named as superior and inferior parathyroid glands. The cells of parathyroid glands are arranged in a compact mass. They secrete a hormone called parathormone or PTH. It is also called as Colles hormone. It regulates calcium and phosphate balance between blood and other tissues. Release of parathormone increases blood calcium level. It draws calcium from bones, increases calcium absorption in the digestive tract, and reduces loss of calcium in the urine. Secretion of parathormone is under feedback control of blood calcium level. Concentration of calcium and phosphate is maintained by parathormone and calcitonin. Hyposecretion of parathormone lowers the concentration of calcium in the blood. This leads increased excitability of nerves and muscles, causing muscle twitch and spasm. This is called parathyroid tetany or hypocalcemic tetany. Hypersecretion of parathormone is responsible for more absorption of calcium from bones, that is, demineralization of bones, resulting in softening, bending, and fracture of bone. This is called osteoporosis. It is common in women who have reached menopause. Thymus gland. Thymus gland is located in the upper part of thorax on the dorsal side of the heart. It is soft, pinkish, bilobed mass of lymphoid tissue. It is prominent gland at birth but gets gradually atrophied in the adult, so it is called temporary gland. It secretes a hormone called thymosin. It has an important role in the development of immune system by maturing T lymphocytes. It also promotes the production of antibodies by providing humoral immunity. Adrenal gland. Adrenal gland have dual origin from mesoderm and ectoderm. They are located on the upper border of each kidney. Adrenal glands are small, conical, yellowish gland. They show two distinct regions, outer cortex and inner medulla. Cortex region consists of three parts, that is zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata and zona reticularis. Adrenal cortex secretes many hormones together called corticoids. It consists of mineralocorticoids, glucocorticoids, which helps in balancing sodium and potassium level, water and electrolyte balance in our body. Zona glomerulosa secretes mineralocorticoid. The main mineralocorticoid is called aldosterone, that is salt-retaining hormone. It regulates the body fluid, that is water, salt-water balance. It also maintains or balances electrolytes, that is sodium potassium levels. It maintains the osmotic pressure and blood pressure of the body. Zona fasciculata is responsible for secretion of glucocorticoids like cortisol, which regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins and lipids. That is, it helps in gluconeogenesis, lipolysis and proteolysis. Cortisol is an important glucocorticoid. It is responsible for increase in blood glucose level. It is also immunosuppressive. It suppresses synthesis of antibodies, so it is used in treatment of allergy. It prepares animals to face emergencies in nature. The inner layer is responsible for production of sex corticoids or gonadocorticoids, that is nothing but testosterone. In males, they have a role in development and maintenance of external sex characters. Excess sex corticoids in females causes adrenal virilism and hirsutism, that is excess hair on face, while in male it causes gynecomastia, that is enlarged breast. Androgens and estradiols are produced by the adrenal cortex. Disorders related to adrenal cortex. Hyposecretion of mineralocorticoids and glucocorticoids is responsible for Addison's disease. Characteristic features of this disease are low blood sugar, low sodium ion and high potassium ion concentration in plasma, increased loss of sodium ion and water in urine. It leads to weight loss, weakness, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Hypersecretion of glucocorticoids produces Cushing's disease. It leads to high blood sugar level, excretion of glucose in urine, rise in sodium ion in blood volume, high blood pressure, obesity, and wasting of limb muscles. Adrenal medulla develops from ectoderm. It secretes two hormones, that is adrenaline or epinephrine and noradrenaline or norepinephrine. Noradrenaline regulates the blood pressure under normal condition. It also acts as vasoconstrictor. Adrenaline is also known as emergency hormone, and also they are called as 3F hormone. The 3F are fight, flight and fright. Pancreas. It develops from endoderm. It is both exocrine and endocrine. Endocrine cells of pancreas forms group of cells called islets of Langerhans. There are 4 kinds of cells in islets of Langerhans which secrete hormone. These cells are alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells and F cells. Alpha cells secrete glucagon. It stimulates liver for glucogenolysis to increase blood glucose level. Beta cells secrete insulin. It stimulates liver and muscles for glycogenesis. This lowers blood glucose level. Delta cell secretes somatostatin, which inhibits the secretion of glucagon and insulin. It also decreases the gastric secretions, motility, and absorption in digestive tract. F cells or PP cells secretes pancreatic polypeptide. It inhibits the release of pancreatic juice. Disorder related to pancreas. It causes a condition called diabetes mellitus or hyperglycemia. This is the most common metabolic endocrine disorder of pancreas. It leads to increase in blood glucose level. There are 2 types of diabetes, that is type 1 and type 2. Type 1 diabetes, that is insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. It is most common in children. It occurs due to underactivity of beta cells, which results in reduced secretion of insulin. As there are less number of insulin, so the glucose level in blood increases. Type 2. It is called non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. It is caused due to failure of insulin to facilitate the movement of glucose into cells. Reduced sensitivity to insulin is called insulin resistance. It is more common in adults. In both disorders, blood glucose level increases. Some of the glucose is excreted in urine. It also causes excessive urination and dehydration of bony tissues. Degradation of fats increases formation of ketone bodies, that is ketosis. Administration of insulin lowers blood glucose level. Gonads are sex organs, that is testes and ovaries. Ovaries are female sex organs. They are secreted by developing follicle. Estradiol is the main estrogen. It is responsible for secondary sexual characters in females. After ovulation, the Graafian follicle gets converted into yellow color body, that is corpus luteum, and it secretes a hormone called progesterone. Progesterone hormone is essential for thickening of uterine endometrium, thus preparing the uterus for implantation of fertilized ovum. It is responsible for development of mammary glands during pregnancy. It inhibits uterine contractions during pregnancy. Relaxin is also secreted by corpus luteum of the ovary at the end of gestation period. It relaxes the cervix of a pregnant female and ligaments of pelvic girdle for easy birth of young one. Inhibin is also secreted by corpus luteum. Inhibin inhibits the FSH and GnRH production. Testis secretes male sex hormones called androgens such as testosterone. They are secreted from interstitial cells or Leydig cells by the influence of luteinizing hormone, that is LH. Rise in testosterone level in blood above normal inhibits LH secretion. Testosterone is responsible for appearance of secondary sexual characters such as facial and pubic hair, deepening of voice, broadening of shoulder, height increase and aggressiveness in male, etc. It also helps in maintenance of testis. Placenta is the intimate connection between fetus and uterine wall of the mother for physiological exchange of material. Placenta is a temporary endocrine gland. During pregnancy, placenta secretes hormones such as human chorionic gonadotropin, that is HCG, human placental progesterone, estrogen and progesterone. These hormones check the contraction of uterine muscles and also maintain the thickness of uterine endometrium. Thus, they help to maintain pregnancy. In the gastrointestinal mucosa, certain cells are endocrine in function. These cells produce hormones which play vital role in digestive processes and flow of digestive juices. These are gastrin, secretin, cholecystokinin or CCK, and gastric inhibitory peptide or GIP. Gastrin stimulates the gastric glands to produce gastric juice. Secretin is responsible for secretion of pancreatic juice and bile from pancreas and liver. Cholecystokinin stimulates the pancreas to release its enzyme and also stimulates gallbladder to release bile. Kidney. It produces renin, erythropoietin and calcitriol. Heart releases a hormone, that is atrial natriuretic hormone, which increases sodium excretion by kidneys and reduces blood pressure. Hormone therapy or HT. Hormone therapy is the use of hormones in medical treatment. It is applied in pregnancy, menopause, osteoporosis, growth hormone deficiency, insulin resistance, cancer, etc. I hope you understood the topic. We have completed with the chapter. Let's stop here. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves. Thank you.